I say I was hurt, I think it's an understatement. I was devastated. I lost weight. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I would cry. I went for counseling. I developed a headache during that time, which went on for quite a long time. I couldn't shake it off. I would wake up in the morning defeated, dejected, hopeless, not knowing how the day is going to end. I, for several times, tried to pick up the phone to talk to her. She would cut me off. And every time I would try to do that, then the pain would come back again. When I look back now, I always say, in my experience in counseling, people have different reactions to pain. People would have thought maybe my crying was just crying. If I am to live 100 years, I would still say that was the darkest time of my life. When you are rejected or dumped, the first thing that you need to do is find support. And if I am to tell you that it just went away easily, I would be lying. For me, anything to do with love was not acceptable. I was gripped with fear of a woman because I felt like all women are the same. And all women were cruel. It was really bad. I would feel the hatred and the hurt in me just at the look of a woman, because I felt, that's how I felt. I felt I was treated unfairly. My moving on, I think, took a lot of counseling. Generally, I like to read. I think I had to do a lot of reading. I had to interact with a lot of social activities, not necessarily to ignore what I went through, but to allow my body to relax and my mind to relax. Because if it was kept in the panic mode or in the pain mode, it literally meant I would have carried in pain and get into a new relationship on a rebound with issues that have not been dealt with. It took me a couple of years to finally feel I'm ready for love. And it was difficult, but at the end of it, I feel having been ready then, it was good because I was having so much baggage. People would see me outwardly successful, enjoying my job, but in here, I was a world at war. I was torn apart. The reason why people don't know why I write about relationships, it's not just because of my psychological background, it's about my experiences. So I've always felt I don't want people to go through probably what I've gone through. That's why I can share with the world my pain and my shame. Out of my pain, I learned a lot. I did a course in life coaching. I finished my master's in conflict management. So there was a whole lot of things. I devoted my time to things probably I was not having time. But now I'm good. I'm really fine. But what I'm saying to men is we need to understand that as a woman has moved on, as painful as it can be to take, as difficult as it can be to swallow, the thing you need to do is move on. Sad part about not moving on, you can waste a good 20 years, which you'll never get back. Still waiting, Jane is going to come, Mary is going to come. But at the end of the day, they have moved on. And if you don't forgive them, what you are actually hurting is not them, it's yourself.